Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that many of us have experienced but may not fully understand: jealousy. Specifically, we'll explore 7 signs of intense jealousy. Are they envious of you? Jealousy can manifest in various ways, and recognizing the signs can help you navigate your relationships more effectively. Jealousy is a complex emotion that can arise in both personal and professional settings. It often stems from insecurity, fear of loss, or feelings of inadequacy. While it's a natural human emotion, intense jealousy can lead to toxic behaviors that impact relationships negatively. This is why understanding jealousy, its signs, and its implications is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and protecting your emotional well-being. As we delve into each sign, it's important to reflect on how these behaviors might impact your relationships and how you can respond in a constructive manner. Remember, jealousy often originates from the other person's insecurities rather than any fault of your own, so approaching these situations with empathy is key. Throughout this video, we'll discuss the signs that someone may be experiencing intense jealousy toward you. Understanding these signs can help you identify unhealthy dynamics, protect your well-being, and foster healthier relationships. So, let's get started. Our first sign of intense jealousy is constant comparison. If someone is frequently comparing themselves to you, whether it's your achievements, appearance, or lifestyle, it may indicate that they're feeling envious. For example, you might hear them saying things like, "Why can't I have what you have?" Or "You always seem to have it all together." This behavior often stems from insecurity. When someone feels inadequate or threatened by your success or happiness, they may resort to comparing their lives to yours in a negative light. This can lead to feelings of resentment, which can manifest in various ways. If you notice a friend or colleague consistently downplaying their own accomplishments while highlighting yours, it's a sign they may be struggling with jealousy. It's essential to approach these situations with empathy, as their feelings likely stem from their insecurities rather than any fault of yours. Consider this. When someone compares themselves to you, it may be an indication that they admire you but don't know how to express it positively. They may see your achievements as a reflection of their own shortcomings, leading to that sense of jealousy. In these instances, try to uplift them and encourage a more positive perspective. You might share your own struggles or how you've worked hard to achieve your goals, helping them see that everyone has their challenges. However, if their comparisons become toxic or hurtful, it may be necessary to set boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. The second sign of intense jealousy is the use of backhanded compliments. Have you ever received a compliment that felt more like an insult? For example, someone might say, "You look great. I never thought you could pull off that outfit." Or, "You did surprisingly well on that project." These comments can be confusing because they often mask jealousy behind a veil of politeness. An intensely jealous person may feel threatened by your success or confidence, and their backhanded compliments are a way of trying to undermine you while still appearing friendly. Recognizing backhanded compliments is crucial because they can be subtle and easily overlooked. If you find that someone consistently gives you such comments, it's essential to understand the underlying jealousy. They may be attempting to minimize your achievements or make themselves feel better by putting you down. Addressing this behavior directly can be helpful. You might say something like, "I appreciate your feedback, but I'd prefer straightforward compliments." This can encourage healthier communication and potentially reduce their need to express jealousy in this manner. As we move on, it's important to remember that addressing jealousy doesn't mean confronting every negative comment aggressively. Instead, it's about fostering an environment where open and honest communication can thrive. Moving on to our third sign, sulking or withdrawing. If someone becomes moody, distant, or withdrawn when you achieve something or receive attention, it may indicate jealousy. For instance, if you share exciting news about a promotion or accomplishment and they suddenly become quiet or disinterested, it can be a sign that they're struggling with feelings of envy. People who feel jealous may react by pulling away from social interactions, sulking, or even expressing passive-aggressive behavior. This reaction often stems from their discomfort with your success or happiness, leading them to retreat instead of celebrating with you. It's crucial to recognize that their withdrawal may not be a reflection of your worth, but rather an indication of their internal struggles. If you notice this pattern, consider reaching out to them to check in. You might say, "I noticed you seemed a bit down after I shared my news. Is everything okay?" This can open up a dialogue and give them an opportunity to express their feelings. However, if their sulking continues without improvement, it may be essential to establish boundaries to protect your happiness and avoid being pulled down by their negativity. Healthy relationships should be reciprocal, allowing both parties to thrive, so don't hesitate to take the necessary steps to maintain your emotional well-being. The fourth sign of intense jealousy is gossiping or bad-mouthing. If someone is spreading rumors or speaking negatively about you to others, it's often a sign of jealousy. This behavior can stem from their desire to undermine your reputation or create doubt about your abilities. For example, if you notice that a colleague is making snide remarks about your work performance or spreading unfounded rumors about your personal life, it may indicate that they're feeling threatened by your success or popularity. Jealous individuals may resort to gossip as a way to deflect attention from their insecurities and elevate themselves by putting you down. If you encounter this behavior, it's essential to address it calmly and assertively. Consider having a direct conversation with the person involved to express how their comments make you feel. Setting boundaries around gossip can help protect your reputation and emotional well-being. Surround yourself with supportive friends and colleagues who uplift you rather than engage in negativity. Remember that you deserve relationships that enhance your life, not ones that drag you down. Next, we have competitive behavior as our fifth sign of intense jealousy. If someone consistently tries to one-up you or turn every situation into a competition, it may be a sign of jealousy. For example, if you share a personal achievement and they immediately respond with their own, trying to overshadow your success, it can indicate that they're envious. This competitive nature often stems from insecurity. They may feel threatened by your accomplishments and believe that they need to prove themselves to be worthy or valued. This behavior can create a toxic dynamic as it shifts the focus from healthy support to rivalry. If you notice someone consistently engaging in competitive behavior, it's essential to assess the impact it has on your relationship. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual support and encouragement, not competition. Consider having an open conversation about your feelings and the importance of celebrating each other's successes. If their competitive nature persists despite efforts to address it, it may be necessary to distance yourself from the relationship for your own well-being. Surround yourself with those who uplift you instead of those who bring you down. Our sixth sign of intense jealousy is the use of sarcasm. If someone frequently uses sarcasm when discussing your achievements or successes, it can be a sign that they are feeling envious. For instance, they might say something like, "Oh, look at you, the superstar." What's next? A reality show. While sarcasm can sometimes be playful, it can also be a defense mechanism for those struggling with jealousy. By using sarcasm, they can mask their insecurities while still attempting to belittle your success. This behavior is often rooted in their discomfort with their own feelings. If you find that someone consistently resorts to sarcasm when discussing your achievements, it's essential to recognize the underlying jealousy. You might consider addressing it directly by saying, "I appreciate humor, but I'd prefer to have honest conversations about our successes." This can encourage healthier communication and may help them express their feelings more openly. Ultimately, it's crucial to surround yourself with people who celebrate your achievements rather than undermine them, as this fosters a more positive and supportive environment. Finally, our seventh sign of intense jealousy is envy in social settings. If you notice that someone struggles to be genuinely happy for you in social situations or seems uncomfortable when you receive attention, it may indicate jealousy. For example, if you're celebrating a milestone and they appear distant or uninterested, it can signal that they're feeling envious. This behavior can manifest in various ways, such as avoiding eye contact, not participating in the celebration, or making dismissive comments. Jealous individuals may feel threatened by your achievements, leading them to withdraw from social interactions or express discomfort. If you observe this behavior, it's essential to consider the impact it has on your social circle. Healthy relationships involve mutual support and celebration of one another's successes. If someone consistently struggles to be happy for you, it may be a sign that they're wrestling with their own feelings of inadequacy. Addressing this behavior directly can help. You might say, "I noticed you seemed a bit off during the celebration. Is everything okay?" This approach can open up a dialogue and provide them with an opportunity to express their feelings. However, if their jealousy continues to affect your social interactions, it may be time to evaluate the relationship and consider distancing yourself from toxic dynamics. Now that we've explored the 7 signs of intense jealousy, let's discuss how to handle jealousy in relationships. It's essential to approach the situation with empathy and understanding, as jealousy often stems from insecurity and fear. First and foremost, communication is key. If you suspect someone is feeling jealous, consider having an open and honest conversation. Express your concerns without placing blame, and encourage them to share their feelings. This dialogue can help clarify misunderstandings and create a safe space for vulnerability. Secondly, focus on building trust. Encourage open communication and create an environment where both parties feel comfortable expressing their feelings. Building trust can help alleviate jealousy and foster a healthier relationship dynamic. Additionally, consider setting boundaries. If someone's jealousy becomes toxic or impacts your well-being, it's essential to establish clear boundaries. Let them know what behaviors are unacceptable and how they affect your relationship. Setting boundaries can help protect your emotional health while allowing for growth within the relationship. Lastly, remember to prioritize self-care. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who uplift and encourage you. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, and don't hesitate to distance yourself from toxic dynamics that drain your energy. While it's essential to approach jealousy with empathy, there are times when it may be necessary to walk away from a relationship. If someone's jealousy becomes abusive, manipulative, or consistently undermines your self-worth, it's crucial to prioritize your emotional well-being. Recognizing the signs of toxic jealousy is essential. If you find yourself feeling drained, anxious, or unsupported in the relationship, it may be time to reconsider your connection. You deserve to be in a relationship that uplifts and empowers you, not one that constantly brings you down. Trust your instincts. If you feel that someone's jealousy is negatively impacting your mental health, don't hesitate to take a step back. Surround yourself with people who genuinely celebrate your successes and support your journey. Remember, walking away from a toxic relationship can be a brave and empowering decision. Prioritize your happiness and well-being above all else. As we wrap up today's discussion on the signs of intense jealousy, I hope you've gained valuable insights into recognizing these behaviors. Jealousy is a complex emotion that can arise in various relationships, and understanding the signs can help you navigate your connections more effectively. Remember that jealousy often stems from insecurity and fear, and it's essential to approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Open communication, trust building, and setting boundaries are crucial in addressing jealousy in relationships. Thank you for joining me today as we explored this important topic. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever encountered jealousy in your relationships? How did you handle it? Let's continue the conversation. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, prioritizing your emotional well-being is essential for building healthy and fulfilling relationships. Goodbye for now.